Hey guys, welcome back to the Birmingham City career mode. It's season 3, even though technically it isn't season 3, but of course, from the circumstances of last episode, if you don't remember, I got fired. Yeah, so basically, EA just effed up, and okay, I got the manager rating too low, and I didn't clock how important that was and how glitched it was, because of course, apparently player morale is that important, and even if you haven't even finished halfway through the season, the game can be too harsh on you. But enough moaning about that. It gave us a good excuse to start again with a financial takeover. You guys chose option 1 for that one. So yeah, we're with a new career mode, and I've inserted ourselves into the Premier League from scratch. So I think we replaced Norwich, because of course Norwich were last place this season as it was going on. However, unfortunately, we have to start from the beginning, so our squad is the default squad. But of course, we want to be bringing back some players that we want, as well as getting some big, exciting new players that we wouldn't have got without a financial takeover, and that's why I've activated it. Unfortunately, it isn't as much as I thought. 40 million. It's the level 10 financial takeover. I couldn't. So maybe next season, hopefully after we get more money and I add on another financial takeover, then we can have even more money. But 40 million's alright. And if we can get back the players we had, like Panzo, Openda, Ferguson, who of course back to their 18-year-old young states, that we can get them for cheap, and then we still have lots of money left over for some big players, and not Pereira, not him. I mean big players. So yeah, this is our squad. Yeah, I've changed it up a bit. I've changed from 4-3-3 to 4-1-2-1, 4-1-2-1-2, because I feel like that's the best formation. It's a good formation for me, I think. I've always moaned about the wings. I'm not really good at using the wings, even though I do use it a lot. But I think this will force me to go direct and really suit my playstyle a bit more, and just good excuse for a bit of a change up. Right now we've got Lucas and Bella up top. I forgot Bella could play up top, but we're definitely going to replace Lucas at least, because he's 30 years old. Probably he's good for the bench, but nothing else. Muratby, of course, we know what he can do, so he'll be good there, but we'll obviously get a cam in the long term. We definitely need a proper centre mid to replace Crowley, because Crowley could actually be better at centre mid than right mid. However, of course, we want to have players at prime position, centre mid, and of course big players that 80 rated plus, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's going to be one for you guys to help me out with. Left back, I will replace Pedersen with Panzo. However, I was thinking of not playing Panzo, or not buying Panzo again. I know it's blasphemy to some of you, and we've had our time with Panzo, so I'm feeling like we could just develop Keita or Harding, and we don't really need to spend money. We can save up a bit of money for someone else. Okay, Panzo's had his time in Sunderland and Birmingham. Maybe it's time for a little bit of a shake-up, but I've still put him in the shortlist just for you guys. So I'll leave that up to you. Because I feel like we can just develop these players instead. You know, give a chance to some of the players we lost out on last time. You know what I mean? Just give a new blood some chance. Right back, we'll keep Colin for as a backup, but we'll definitely bring back Ferguson. Okay, because I feel like we haven't had enough time to see him in action. I think we've had enough time with Panzo in action. I feel like we can have Keita maybe overtake him. Ferguson will bring back from West Brom. Don't worry about that. We'll do it this episode actually. We've got Ramos back to 64 rated. Of course, once he gets high enough, he'll overtake Camp. But obviously we need him. We need Camp there just for the rating for simulations right now. But obviously once Ramos gets there, he'll replace him as usual. So yeah, that's my first team. I haven't actually made my second team yet. But yeah, before that, let's go to the office, see the notifications. Okay guys, unfortunately, the footage has been lost, but I can tell you what I've done. I've just bought scouts for 2 million each, for one for transfers and one for the youth setup. So 2.5 million I spent on scout for look for central mid, attack minded, box to box, first team quality, playmaker, pacey, promising. Just let's see if those attributes actually make the scouts find better players that I need. I need a big player at centre mid, because we need to replace Crowley with someone. And yeah, with the youth setup, I think the scout is en route, and his name's Neil Gallagher, and he's from Ireland. You think I'm making this up, but I'm not. Yeah, so we needed someone with 5-star judgment, and hopefully can get some good youngsters as well, because Birmingham City have a history of getting good youngsters. Do you know what? I was considering maybe making Jude Bellingham in the game, but If you want me to do that, let me know. Actually, why not? Why not? It's your guys' career mode as much as ours. Openda's going to be bought. He's not going to be on loan anymore. I think I've shown you the squad already. Okay, let's show you the transfer hub, because the players I'm thinking of bringing back Panzo, Ferguson, and Openda. I don't feel like we should need a Panzo as much. I feel like his job is done, and we can grow Keita and them lot. I think I've said this before, but I just want to reiterate that point. Ferguson and Openda are definitely coming back though, definitely. So yeah, we're gonna start our preseason, and then after I'm gonna do the training drills because I forgot to add them. We haven't made our second team yet. We'll do the next episode after we get all the signings we have planned and you guys have suggested. So yeah, let's sim this match. And it's probably good that we haven't got all the signings yet, because obviously we don't want them to get injured. Yeah, but we still get the win in a way. Bella gets injured, exactly so. But these players we're going to be replacing anyway, so it's not the biggest deal. How long is Bella going to be out for? I remember Bella in last career mode, he was out for loads of time. But 6 weeks, not too bad. Not too bad, considering we just started the career. So we got 3 points to start off with. Transfer offer for Ramos already. Den Haag recognises potential, but you know us, we're going to reject that. Okay, let's get the training drills up and running then. So we're going to have strikers, nobody there. Crowley, we can have one then. Why not? He's still young. Everyone's back to their first default state. I could have manipulated the players actually a bit. Can you do that? Can you change stats on this game? I swear you can. Sunjic definitely is going to get some drills. Novice defending scenarios. 1 for each. Centre backs. Definitely Clark Salter's going to get 2 drills. Definitely. I was considering bringing back Koza, but I feel like we need a right-footed centre back. You know what I mean? Koza, GG to him, and Koza and Clark Salter were getting used to each other by the time we ended the career last time. But yeah, I just feel like we need a new centre back, a new big centre back that people know of. Who should we have over here? I think we could get Keita to a 70 rating at least. I feel like we don't need Panzo. I feel like Keita can be the one if we train him hard enough. That's just what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. Have I give Clock Salt? I need to give Clock Salt another one, don't I? Defender mini net. Yeah, that should be fine for now. First training drill. Yeah, so C's all around. F for Clock Salter, but you've got another one. D. Everyone did alright except Clock Salter. Okay, so we move on to our next match against Aalborg. To be honest, I don't really know any of these teams in my group, but you can't underestimate them. What's going to happen here? We lose. Pedersen gets injured. Everyone's getting injured today. To be fair, we might need backup, so Panzer might be needed 6 weeks, but I think by then we should be alright. How many weeks till the end of this? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we should be starting out anyway by the time we begin things. The players should be back. I lost my words because we've got Liverpool first game of the season, just like last time. Newcastle though, that'll be an easier game. Chelsea though, and West Ham. So still a hard first 4 games. Oh wait, let me stop the simulation before I lose the chance to do a training drill. Well, that's too late. So yeah, one last match to determine if we actually get through to the next stage. It'd be good, get some extra funds, make up for what we spent on the scouts, because I think we got like 35 million now. All to replace the player. Not too bothered though. Let's see what happens. We lose 2-1. Are we out? Are we out of the? Yes, we are out. I think. Fair enough. Fair enough. Gives us time for transfers. Extra 720,000. No harm do. No harm do. So yeah, next training drills. Let's get these players up and rolling. Okay, before we get on with the transfers, let's try and delegate some of these contract extensions. Some of these players I'll sell anyway, but we need to just try and... We don't want to lose anyone for like nothing, you know what I mean? So let's delegate most of these. Yeah, important. I still need to take a look at these, just in case the morale's too high. Rotation for Ramos, don't worry. That'll change very soon. I'll skip some of these for you guys, don't worry. sporadic for grounds. We'll sell it him. We'll definitely sell him. Add the transfer list. Weinberg, 18 years old, 54 rated. Is that good enough? Probably not, mate. But we'll keep you. Delegate renewal for Cater. So yeah, is everyone? I think everyone else is alright actually. Dacres Cogley's on loan. We were thinking of playing him before. CDM, 69 rated, 29 years old. Not good enough, mate. Go back to Holland. No, I'm joking. Montero, 11 months. Could he be one? He's on loan actually, so I can't do anything anyway. Is he good enough? We'll keep him on for now. We could sell him. We've got a lot of left mids. No, actually, no, we don't actually. Let's keep him, actually. We don't. Important. Reject that. He's not important. We'll add to transfer list. If anybody gets a good offer for him, then we could get extra 2 mil. Thompson Sommers. Don't know about you, mate. But still young. We'll delegate renewal. Prospect. Con Cannon. We could add these people to loan lists. I keep on forgetting. We could just add them to loan lists. Maybe that's what I should be doing more often. I keep on forgetting that's a thing. Add to loan list. Those 3 should be going on loan. Yeah. Gardner. Not the big Gardner. We'll add you to transfer list, to be honest. Yeah. Actually, no, we'll keep Craig Gardner because if all of them go on loan, then we'll have little sentiments to go past. But luckily, we want to get a versatile squad that will help cover that. So I don't think it'll matter anyway. But we'll keep him for now. Let's delegate renewal for him. Rotation player, good. Maratby, big player for us for now. Until we get someone bigger. But yeah, he's a cult. He's a cult favourite of mine, in my opinion. Scott Hogan, he'll be there. He'll be gone next year, and we can get Jimenez from you can deactivate his loan if we're just having struggles there. So yeah, I think we should be alright for now. Let's delegate his renewal before we send him out on loan, maybe. And yeah, I think that's all good for now. I think we've sorted that out. Let me know if there's any players you want me to sell or buy. But yeah, let's look at the transfer hub. I told you guys what I want to see. Ferguson, Panzo, and Openda. I want to get Ferguson and Openda definitely coming in. Let's try and buy Ferguson now. Actually, no. Let's get the scouts. Let's get the scout reports done. It should be done in a couple of days when I simulate through them. We've got another training drill for everyone. This is a good time for preseason to get everyone training. Clark Salter's already up to 71. Cater's up to 68. We've got some messages from people who probably will be unhappy or happy that I've decided to sell them. 68 rated, 18. He'll replace Colin like he did last time. Jonathan Grounds. I can't guarantee you playtime. I'm just exploring, mate. Glad we're aligned. Let's get the player morale up, even if it's for players who won't be here for much longer. Scout report again. Right back, left back, centre back. You can play it all across the defence, but he is our future right back in the long term. Yeah, let's try and sign him for 1.5 million. That's nothing for what we've got 40 million right now. So yeah, that's the tactic here. Get the OG players for cheap because luckily I was going for the youth setup anyway. That youth approach, young blood coming in for the long term. So yeah, they're going to be cheap at the start of this career, and then we can spend the rest of the money on the big players. And that's up to you guys as well to help me because there's too many to choose from and I'll probably make the wrong decision. I don't want to make another Andreas Pereira decision. Let's approach the buy. Let's go. So yeah, let's see what type of deal. Cash out up front. This shouldn't be a problem, mate. Let's start with his initial value of 1.5 million. See what they say to that. Oh. Guess that's fine, mate. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's discuss his wages now then. Could have gone for a bit cheaper, but no worries, no worries. His wages should be cheap as well. We'll have him on rotation for now. We don't want to big these players up too early, you know what I mean? And then he'll be even more happy when I play him a lot by the end of the season. 4 years contract. We'll see what we're after. Disregard release clause, of course. I'll accept those wages any day of the week. That's what the financial takeover gives you. Time to relax. Okay, now we'll wait for Openda's squad. I can't. We'll wait for Openda's stats to come up again. It'll be interesting to see if he's actually worthy of starting at the start of the season. But obviously, again, long term, he's gonna play. We're not loaning him out. He's a fantastic prospect. He's got like 85 potential or something, isn't he? Yeah. So Jonathan Grounds, they want him for a bit of money, 890 million. Do you know what? I'll accept that. I'll accept that. It's almost a million. It's almost £1 million. 890,000. 65, 31 years old. Not good enough. Time for him to go. We got another transfer offer for Grounds. Everybody wants him. That's even a bigger offer as well. We'll accept that one. Thank you. Didn't need to do that. Dynamo. I'm guessing that's a Russian, the Ukrainian team, because it just has Dynamo in the name. Army and descent for the Dutch player, I think. Yeah. Is that good enough? Yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah. Of course, now these little cash injections are not as important now. They're not as relevant because we got 40 million to start off with now. Yeah, maybe it's the move. Jonathan Grounds' move has been broken down. Maybe the wages are a bit too high for the club. Who knows? Mahogama is 1.25 mil. His market value should be between 200 and 300,000, but they've offered £1 million, a quarter of a million, as well on top. That is brilliant then. Surely. I say that when the wages break down, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's get the training drills done. I'm really excited for this career, man. I think, have I told you this? World class difficulty for now, just to help me settle in. I've probably said that already, but just to make sure, to get that clear. Yeah, the Dutch CDM sold. Mahogama sold. Getting some money coming in as well to make up for the scouts. Jonathan Grant's still getting a lot of interest. That's the highest offer so far. The bids are getting higher and higher. I would have been gassed if this was the season 1, but of course, financial takeover changes things. We got another training session. So many training sessions, but it's good to see. It's good to see. Gives you time in the preseason to do that, especially with no tournament left. Let's see if Openda stats are up yet. No, not quite. Players already returned from injury as well. Again, another broken down wager talk. Bella's come back. That's good to see. He's got a monthly scouting update. The first one for the youth setup. Ooh, low overall but high potential. We'll keep him for now though. I think we'll probably have to reject him actually, because the overall's just too low. Yeah, everybody else is not so good as well. Keep him for now. See, I told you his name was Neil Gallagher. The scout name. Cater, reject that. We'll keep him. He's a good player for us. A good young player we can have on the bench for now. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to the first game of the season against Liverpool. And of course, another player back from it. I think Pedersen's back, isn't he? Yeah, it's Pedersen, yeah. Good stuff. Just before the Liverpool game as well. 4 more days till that starts. Sunjik's up to 74. Good. Okay, we need to buy big players before they start this first game. I'm not going to advance any further because I need to buy big players next episode. But of course, I want your guys' input. I want you guys to help me out. But I'll search for some now, just to give you an idea of what I want. So yeah, well first we need to get a centre mid. See, the scouting's in progress, but I think the attributes have made it worse, harder for them to find players. That's really annoying. Let's go back in the scouting network. Let's change the instructions a bit. Let's get rid of all these. Let's edit. Let's not change it. Let's get rid of all these, like, filters, because it's taking ages. Where's the first one? Yeah, yeah. God, I really need to overhaul this system. It's pissing me off. I don't know about you guys, but career mode's been untouched like this, man, for too long. Oh, the scouts available. I don't... Wait, Will Price, I bought him. I didn't even send him out anywhere. What am I doing? I swear I did. Let's send him back to England. Oh, okay. Calm. Oh, one of my scouts is already exploring England. I can't do the same country twice. Completely forgot about that. Is France? Is France done? No, it's not. Okay, we'll send it to France then. Oh, my staff's busy. I cannot assign anyone. I cannot assign anyone to Openda. How do I get the scouts available? Do I just send them back out again? Or what's happening here? Okay, I'm guessing I need to relocate the scouts because Panzo and Openda, there's no staff like less busy enough to like scout them. So I need to sort that out quick time. Let's recall scout. They're both in transit. Let's recall scout here as well. Okay, I have a scout available to scout Openda, but now it's 14 days too late, and by then the Premier League will have already started. But it's calm. We've got Bella to cover for now, and I've got the less hard game in terms of like difficulty because we've got world class difficulty. Because if it was legendary, okay, then I'll be properly screwed. Still going to be an uphill battle, but once we get the transfers in, we'll be more in a better place. I have got a scout available for Panzo, but I don't think he's worth it. Because we could just save up money for an even better player, like a striker or centre mid. And we've got backup left backs who can become a good player for us anyway in the future. Because we've got good youngsters already. So yeah, I'll leave you guys to decide that. For now, let's look at the strikers we've already been scouting. Because that leaves us chance to... gives us extra scout to scout Juan Villar, for example, or any striker we can get. Dominic Solanke could be a good shout. But has he recently joined? He could be the one. He could be the one. Dominic Solanke. Nketiah from Arsenal. Benteke. No, too old, mate. Sorry. Billy Sharp, of course. He's been a good one. He's 33 years old. But I've known him a lot. Jonathan Lecco. Of course, we got him from last time. He was supposed to be our big youngster in the long term. But he never materialised. Thank you. Thanks, EA, for that. Che Adams. He used to be a Birmingham player. But I think he's recently joined, so I don't think he can come anyway. I think Nketiah, I should say. Nketiah and Dominic Solanke could be the ones. I think they are probably the ones. I think Solanke is too soon though, because I think I swear he's joined too soon again. I think he's already joined Everton, so I don't know if he'll be able to join us. But yeah, Nketiah could be the one for us as well. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Of course, you don't have to choose between only the shortlist players. You can also choose your own players for you to give me. So these are the ones I've already found for my scouts. But these guys do fit the bill. They're young, they're also high rated already, and they have a lot of potential. So yeah, we'll have to wait for the scouting reports to come. Yeah, we are scouting them. It will take 10 days for them to scout. Oh god, I always do this. I always leave it till the last minute or even after the game started. Transfer offer for Grounds. I don't know if he's ever going to get his transfer move because the wages seem to be a big problem with him. Yeah, we'll leave it with a day before just to give us some time to maybe buy some players before the game. Because luckily with this transfer setup they've done in EA, we can just buy players anytime. So yeah, how much money? Let's show you the money we got so you can know what we're up against. I want a centre mid and I want a striker. Alright, let's see. Before we leave the episode, let's see if I've actually scouted any good centre mids. Who's Axete? The hell are you? Nah, mate, you're not good enough. Sorry. Central mid. Let's see if there's any good centre mids. Gedson Fernandez. He's on loan at Spurs. He could be a good player in the future. Actually, we could get Jack Wilshere. Looking for a move that will help him out. But no, mate, not looking good. We'll add Gedson Fernandez for future, but reference. But no, we need someone like him, but not him because we can't get him, fortunately. Not really many centre mids we've got. Luckily, the striker scouts came in clutch a bit. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. We've signed Ferguson. That's our only signing today. That's a bit of a disappointment there. not the signings, just the amount of signings. We could have made a few more signings. We'll get Colin back up though. Actually, no. No, I shouldn't be starting Ferguson until he gets higher rate than Colin. So yeah, Ferguson's now in the spot, replacing Harding. But he could do a job as well. To be fair, Keita is the one. See, we don't need Panzo. I think we got Keita. 23 years old, still young. Pedersen's still young as well. 25. He's all right for now. Shall I buy Panzo? I'm definitely buying Openda tomorrow, or not tomorrow, or next episode, whether you like it or not. But I want you guys to help me out. What striker shall I get? What centre mid shall I get? Or shall I get a Cam along with the centre mid? Because I want a big player, not just a young player. I want a proper big player, almost like, even like just centre mid, any centre mid, like a big six, even top six centre mids. Like, I want you to leave it to you guys to help me out. Okay, I need you guys to come in clutch for me, please. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You've already come in clutch for me by watching this entire episode. If you made it to the end of the video, click a like, subscribe and share if you haven't yet. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This new season's only just begun. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!